Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Den. It is April 30th, Sunday, about a little after 7 p.m. We're going to do our 40 roll rollout. We're going to stick with our 3-2-1-3 dice set like we did last week and see what the comparisons might be. Just as a quick, or maybe not so quick, analysis. 3-2-1-3 dice set. If the dice stay on axis, we're going to have a 4, 9, 10, 5. Okay? I'm going to set this here. 4, 9, 10, 5. If the left die rolls once or pitches once on axis, we're going to have an easy 6, hard 8, easy 8, hard 6. So 2 6s, 2 8s. If the left die would pitch twice, we're going to have a 4 1 5, 2 4 6, 3 6 9, 5 3 8. So another 5 6 8 9. Now if the right die pitches once, we're going to have a 3 4 7, yo, 4 3 7, 2 1 3. So 3 11, 2 7s. Okay? Go set it back up. If the die pitches twice, we have a 9, 8, 5, 6. 9, 8, 5, 6. So out of 20 possibilities or 20 iterations, we only have 2 7s, 4 6s and 8s, 3 5s and 9s, 1 4, 1 10, 1 3 ace deuce, 1 yo, no 2s or 12s. That's only if dice stay on axis. Okay? Just something that you can definitely say, okay, well, we should, as far as betting, we should be betting our 5s and 6, 8s and 9s. Let's see if it comes out in that regard. Okay? 2 other things we're going to do. Move this aside now. So we're going to keep track of the ATS. We are also going to keep track of these white chips right here are going to signify both die on axis. Okay? Primary hit. What I mean by a primary hit is if they're one of these 4 faces. 3 1, 5 4, 4 6, 2 3. Okay? That's a primary hit. This black chip is going to signify both die on axis, but one of them pitched. Okay? So a 3 4 7 or even a 3 6 9, okay, would be a secondary hit. Okay, that would be a black chip. This pink chip is going to signify one die on axis, one die off axis. So if it would go something like that. Okay? These leather lammers that I have, these little tiny pieces of leather with my maker's mark on them, those will signify if both die are off axis. So let's say it goes like this. In that case, this yo would be a leather lammer, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Also, a white chip is just going to be What I'm going to put down is 8 gets hit. Okay, easy 8. Green chip is a point made. Black chip is a hard way. Purple chip is a hard way point made. Red chip is a 7 out. Gold chip is a come out 7. Pink chip on these is going to be a horn number on the come out horn. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started and see if we can keep track of all this. If you don't hear what I'm saying, it's because the microphone, I'm going to leave it in one place and I'll come back to it. Okay? Let's get 2 different colored dice. Green and red. Perfect combination. Green will be on my left, red will be on my right. Dice are out. 3, 2, 1, 3.
After escaping the attentions of the Japanese Sunbill, Greyback succeeded in sinking her first ship, the cargo vessel of 3,291 tons. By contrast, the Greyback's second patrol was a relatively uneventful affair that ended when she docked at Fremantle. This Western Australian would be her base for most of the rest of her time in service.
That is a 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5.
In seas that were difficult to navigate. Nevertheless, she managed to hit an enemy submarine for merchant ships during these spells in the ocean. Then her fifth tour of duty began on December 2nd.
Point is going to be a 5. Mark it. White chip goes on the 5.
Greyback surfaced, catching 4 landing warning submariners and proceeding to sink them all. Then 4 days later, an enemy sub fired torpedoes at the American craft.
3, 2, 1, 3.
The start of 1940 was similarly eventful, as the U.S. sub attacked the Imperial Japanese.
Dice are out. Sorry, I knocked something down. Of course. Dice are out. 3, 2, 1, 3. Oh, I can only see one die. As it's showing a 1 from my perspective. Let's see what the other one is. It's hidden behind the wall here. It's another 1. So we have a 1, 1, 2, craps 2. It's a number that didn't show up on our quick analysis of being on axis. 3, 2, 5. The first one we're going to say was both die on axis, so that would be a white chip. This one is a 1, 1, 2. Going to mark the 2 here, here, and that is 1 die on, 1 die off, so that is a pink chip. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. One, 5, 6. 1, 5, 6. So we're going to mark the 6. 3, 2. This is off axis, and this one is off axis. So that is a leather lammer. Goes like that. Actually, I'll put it down here like this. Okay, so we can keep track of it. And that first throw was a 3, 2, 1, was a 5. Yeah, both die were on it. It was a primary hit. I think it was a 2, 3. Can't remember. 3, 2, 1-3, dice are out. Well, there's another number that shouldn't be showing up. 6/6/12 midnight. Gonna mark it up here. Put a white chip on the 12. And that is both dice, or well, 3-2. It's one die on, one die off. So that is a pink chip. Is that right? Oh, let's see here. This is off, and yeah, that's on. Okay. 3-2-1-3, dice are out. Three, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. Mark the 9. That is both die on axis, but it's a secondary hit. This was a primary, and this one pitched twice. So that's a black chip. Three, 2, 1, 3, dice are out. One, 1, 2 again. 1, 1, 2. So we're going to mark that 2. It's already marked up there. This is off. This is on axis. So that's a pink chip. Three, 2, 1, 3, dice are out. Six, 6, 12 midnight. 6, 6, 12 midnight. 12 is already marked up here. Put another chip out there like that. I'm going to move these back here a little bit. Sorry, just got to get it out of the way of the horn numbers. Let's see here, 6, 6, 3, 2. This is off axis, that is on, so that's another pink chip. Three, 2, 1, 3, dice out. Two, 4, 6 came easy. 2, 4, 6. Mark the 6. It's already marked up there. This is on axis. This is on axis. But it is a secondary hit, so that is a black chip. Three, 2, 1, 3, dice out. Four, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10. Mark the 10. This is on, and that's on axis. It is a primary hit, which is a white chip. Both of them double pitched. 3, 2, 1, 3, dice out. Two, 5, 7, 7 out. That was 10 tosses. So we're going to take a white chip off of this stack, put it in the rack, substitute a red chip for a 7 out. Puck comes off, we're going to reset. We are also going to, this was on axis, this was off, so that is a pink chip. Come out roll. Dice are out. 3, 2, 1, 3. Four, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10. 10 will be our point again. Came easy. Both die are on axis, and it's a primary hit, so that's a white chip here for that. Three, 2, 1, 3, dice out. Five, 6, yo. 5, 6, yo. I'm going to mark the yo up there. White chip goes onto the yo down here. Both die are on axis, but it is a secondary hit, so that is a black chip. Three, 2, 1, 3, dice out. That is a 4, 3, 7, 7 out. 3 tosses on this one. So, white chip comes back into the rack. Red chip goes back onto the 7. Puck comes off. This is on axis. This is on axis. This one double pitched. So it's a secondary hit. That is a black chip. Come out roll. 3, 2, 1, 3. Three, 5, 8, 3, 5, 8. Puck goes to the 8. Came easy. So this one is on axis. This is off. So that is another pink chip. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Three, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Mark the 9 up there. This comes here. This is on axis. This is on axis. But it is a secondary hit. So it's a black chip. 3, 2, 1, 3, dice out. Three, 4, 7, 7 out. It's another 3 tosses. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. White chip comes into the rack, red chip goes out. Both die are on axis, but it is a secondary hit. Three, 2, 1, 3. I can't be too upset because that, like I say, both die are on axis. I expect to hit that 7. I'm just hitting way too many of them. Come out, roll, dice are out. 6, 3, 9. New point is 9. Green die is off axis, red die is on, so that is a pink chip. Three, 2, 1, 3, dice are out. Four, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10. Mark it up here. Came easy. This is a primary hit. Both die are on axis. Both die double pitched. It was a good looking throw. They stayed together. They rotated at the same rate. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Hard 8. Hard 8. 44. Square pair. White chip comes back into the rack. Black chip goes out onto the 8. Mark it up here. Both die are on axis. The green die double pitched. Red die single pitch. So it's a secondary hit, which is a black chip. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Two, 6, 8. 2, 6, 8. Came easy. So that white chip goes on the 8. This is on axis, this is on axis, but this double pitched and that single pitched. So that is a black chip. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. Three, 6, 9. Point is made. 3, 6, 9. Puck comes off. White chip comes back into the rack. Green chip goes on the 9. This was on axis. This is on axis, but this was a double pitch. So that is a black chip for a secondary hit. Come out, roll, 3, 2, 1, 3, dice out. That is a 1, 2, 3, craps 3 on the come out. Gonna mark the 3. The white chip comes back into the rack. A pink chip goes out here on the 3 because it was a come out horn number. This was off axis. This was off axis. So that is our leather lammer for both die being off axis. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Three, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. Point is going to be a 4. We're going to mark it. Came easy. This is on axis. This is on axis. So that's a primary. Actually, it's a 3, 2, 1, 3. That's a primary hit. It's a white chip. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Three, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. 9 is marked up here. Put a white chip up there. That is on axis, but it's it flipped twice, so that's a secondary face hit. Black chip. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Six, 6, 12. Midnight. 6, 6, 12. Are both dice showing? No, this one is just barely hidden. It's a problem with this camera angle. You can't. The only way I could get to show everything is if I had it overhead. Okay, so white chip goes on the 12. Going to mark the 12 on our board. This is off axis. This is on axis. So that is a pink chip. If you notice the all tall small, all we have left is the yo for the tall. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. Two, 5, 7. That was 10 tosses, folks. Another 10 tosses. So we've had 2 good ones, 2 bad ones. So 2, 5, 7, 7 out. So white chip comes into the rack. Red chip goes out here on the 7. This was on axis. This is off axis. So that is a pink chip. Come out roll. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. That is a 617 come out 7. So a red chip comes into the rack. A gold chip goes out here on the 7. Sorry, I didn't reset that. Off axis, on axis. So that is a pink chip. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. Still a come out roll. Six, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. Point is going to be a 9. Oh, we are that's come out 7, so yeah, okay. White chip goes on the 9. Mark it. This is off axis, on axis. So that is another pink chip. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dicer out. Six, 5, yo, 6, 5, yo. Darn, why didn't that yo come like 3 rolls earlier? Mark the yo. White chip goes to the yo. This is off axis, off axis. So that is another leather lammer out there. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. Six, 5, yo again. Same as last time. Mark the yo. That's another leather lammer. Both die were off axis. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Hard 6. Hard 6. 33. Got a white chip coming back into the rack. Black chip going out to the 6. Mark the 6. We are on axis, but this was it's not a primary hit, so that is a black chip. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Hard 10. Hard 10, 55. The new sheriff in town, the double star. Mark the 10. White chip comes into the rack. Black chip goes on the 10. This is on axis. This one is off. That is a pink chip. Grab the rest of my pink chips. So I've got them available. Three, two, 1, 3, dice out. Three, 6, 9. Point is made. 3, 6, 9. So a white chip comes back into the rack. Green chip goes out on the 9. Puck goes off. This is on axis. This is on axis. But it's a secondary hit. That's a black chip. Three, two, 1, 3. Dice out. Two, 1, 3. 2, 1, 3. Craps 3. Mark that 3. White chip goes down to the 3. Both die are on axis, but it is a secondary face hit. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Three, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. Actually, that last 3 was a come out 3, wasn't it? So I got to take this white chip and put a yellow chip on that 3. New point is 4. Came easy, so that's a white chip. 3, 1 is primary hit. That's exactly how I set them up. Okay, so that is a white chip for both of them being on axis and a primary. 3, 2, 1, 3, dice out. Two, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7. 7 out. 10 tosses on that one, folks. So we've had three rolls of 10 and 2 rolls of 3 each. So that's a 7 out. A white chip comes into the rack. Red chip goes out. 3, 2. That's on axis. This is off. So that is a pink chip. Reset. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Three, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Point is going to be a 9. This is on axis, but it's a secondary hit, so that's a black chip. Three, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Hard 6. Hard 6, 33. White chip comes back. Black chip goes onto the 6. Mark it. Both die are on axis, but it is another secondary hit. I'm gonna grab some more black chips, even though I only need 2 more throws. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. Four, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. Sorry, my voice starts getting hoarse. 6 came easy. This is on axis. This is off. So that is a pink chip. Last toss, folks. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice are out. It is a 1, 2, 3. Craps 3. Mark the 3. White chip goes to the 3. That is the end of our 40 rolls. That was 4 rolls up to that point. So, let's look and see if we can learn anything from this. First things first, let's see how we did on axis and off axis. This was off and off. So that is a leather lammer. We had 40 throws. We had 15 secondary hits, 6 primary hits, 14 one on, one off, 5 both off. So we had, let's make sure this equals 40. There's 15, 20, 25, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 39, 40. So it matches. We're just about 50-50 on axis both die. Okay, so that's not too bad. We could do better, but I'm not going to argue the point. I think it's not too bad. Let's clean some of this up. And I got to take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Here we go. Just a couple of things. Let's check our sevens. We had 6 sevens out of 40 throws. Our SRR, or commonly referred to as 7 to rolls ratio, is between a 6 and a 7. Okay? Our SOR, which is 7 out ratio, We only had 5. So then our SOR is an 8 out of 40 throws. So you can adjust your betting to that number. I'm going to go down like this. We're going to slide these over like this. We had 2 2s, 3 3s. I'm sorry, this was a come out. This should be a pink. 2 of those 3s were come out rolls. Okay. We had 2 4s. Both came easy. 1 5, which is unusual. 5 6s with 2 hardways. 3 8s with 1 hardway. 8 9s with 2 points. 4 10s with 1 hardway. 3 yos and 3 12s or midnight. So I can't be too upset. I don't think we did bad. Just over 50% of our tosses were on axis. Primary numbers or dominant numbers were 9 and 6, and then the 8. The 4 and 10 are outliers. We threw more horn numbers than we should have, but at least they weren't, 7s, so I can't complain. 2 points, 4 hardways. Again, we had 3 rolls of 10 and 3 rolls of 3, 3, and 4. So again, not bad, not great, but key things is the 7s, and then how many of those 7s were 7 outs, how many rolls were on each shooter, so we can determine that, and then dominant numbers, you can definitely see that the 9 and the 8 and the 6 were more dominant than a lot of the others. Okay, hope you learned something. I know I did. And until next time, hope everybody enjoys. Take care, stay safe, God bless. I'll see you next time.